So after I went into business and studying Zen at the same time and spirituality, I met people on the internet and discussed things. And actually, physically, I met few people. And Yanabira is another one that introduced Vipassana to me. And his personality is very compassionate. And the other guy, what's his name? Wilbur, yeah. He was more intellectual, kind of opposite. And Wilbur gave me his pamphlet, interesting. And I also visited Zen Center Los Angeles. I met Mr. Professor Nara in Japan, very famous guy, who wrote this book. I have it, 900 pages, and he's editor of this Buddhist proverbs, so to speak, looking into the Zen and Shin Buddhism and all the other stuff. So he referred to Maezumi Roshi in Zen Center. So I spent time a little bit, but not going much anywhere. So because of the Yanabira I met, and because of his personality, and it just turned out to be the case when Mr. Goenka was visiting Los Angeles, where I was living. So I went to listen to him. Ambassador Hotel, I still remember that. And there was a second time I met him. Actually, I had a little personal time with him. But this first time, he had a very, personable character talking about Vipassana and the 10-day course, which Yanabira may have attended. He is a Myanmar guy, and Goenka came from Myanmar, but with Indian background, and went through this Vipassana, had awakening experience. Uba King was his teacher, and the story goes that Uba King and all the backward into the lineage connect to all the way back to the Buddha's day. So they kept that simple, genuine technique of Vipassana and Anapana in such a manner that kept on going. So that was surprising, that Goenka had a migraine headache and he couldn't find a way to solve it. And he went to Uba King that maybe I'll come and try it. And Uba King said, no, if that's the purpose of it, you're not coming here. So after a while, Goenka decided to go. And then he had the struggle of sitting, going almost crazy, almost deciding to leave. But whatever happened, he became enlightened, if I may say so, and became a good follower of Uba King. And that's the beginning of how the Vipassana spread out from Myanmar, because Goenka moved to India, had the courses here and there. And the way it happened is that, like in old days, there was no fund. The approach he took was just to do the course, and if you want to donate any money, just donate, so that they can do another course. So that's the beginning. Very sincere and truthful in the approach and believe in it. And gradually start to grow. And many courses are done, even to the point that in a prison, they had this course, I think that may have had 1,000 people or more. This is the high level, very extreme crime that they have committed and stayed in this prison. So it just happened, and I saw the video later, but I didn't know when I attended the Vipassana course at the time. So that's the background of Vipassana. And that's the information I got once I went to my first and memorable Vipassana, where I got they call the Bangha, awakening moment, which I'd like to talk in the next video.